The abandoned ship loomed ominously in the middle of the vast, dark ocean. Captain James and his crew, consisting of Lucas, Emma, and Thomas, found themselves stranded on this ghostly vessel. They had set out on a routine voyage but had unknowingly stumbled upon a cursed ship, trapped in a realm between the living and the dead. Captain James, a seasoned sailor with a weathered face and a heart of steel, led his crew cautiously through the haunted corridors. The ship whispered its secrets, and an eerie chill filled the air. "Keep your wits about you, lads," James whispered, his voice barely audible over the creaking of the ship. "There's something amiss on this cursed vessel." Emma, the navigator, nervously questioned, "What do you suppose happened to the original crew?" Thomas, the superstitious engineer, replied with a shiver, "Ghosts, I reckon. We're walking among the dead." A cold breeze suddenly swept through the room, extinguishing the flickering candle on the desk. The crew members exchanged startled glances. "Did you feel that?" "It's like the breath of death itself," Lucas exclaimed, his eyes wide with apprehension. James, determined to maintain control, gritted his teeth. "Enough of this nonsense. We need to find a way off this ship. Search for any signs of life or means of escape." With the flickering candle now their only source of light, the crew split up and ventured into the labyrinthine corridors of the ghost ship. The vessel creaked and groaned as if it had a life of its own, echoing their footsteps and sending chills down their spines. Thomas found himself in the eerie engine room, filled with rusted machinery and ominous shadows. Suddenly, a ghostly figure materialized before him, its hollow eyes fixed on his trembling form. "You trespass upon our vessel. You shall never leave," the ghostly figure whispered, sending shivers down Thomas's spine. Panicking, Thomas stumbled backward and shouted, "Captain! We're not alone down here." Emma, frantically searching for navigational charts, found herself in the navigation room. Ghostly hands emerged from the walls, reaching for her as if to drag her into the depths of the ship's secrets. "Leave me be. I mean no harm," Emma pleaded, her voice quivering with fear. Meanwhile, James discovered an old logbook in the captain's quarters. As he flipped through its pages, the room darkened, and ghostly whispers surrounded him. "You cannot escape the curse, we are forever bound to this ship," the whispers taunted, intertwining with the captain's determined thoughts. James, his resolute spirit unwavering, refused to succumb to the darkness. "No curse can hold us. We will find a way." The crew reunited in a dimly lit hallway, their faces etched with terror and determination. Lucas, his voice trembling, expressed what they all felt. "Captain, I've seen things that defy explanation." James, his voice a steady anchor amidst the chaos, spoke with unwavering resolve. "We are sailors, damn it. We face the unknown with courage. We'll navigate these treacherous waters and escape this ghostly prison." Together, they pressed on, defying the oppressive presence that surrounded them, their spirits intertwined with hope and resilience. As they ventured through the ship's dark corridors, they discovered a grand ballroom, adorned with chandeliers and tattered curtains. Ghostly apparitions of the ship's former crew swirled around them, engaging in an ethereal waltz. The air crackled with energy as the crew held their breath, their eyes wide with both awe and trepidation. James raised his voice, his words filled with authority, "We demand passage to the realm of the living. Release us from your grip." The room fell silent, the ghosts fading away into an ethereal mist, leaving the crew standing amidst the echoes of their own courage. Back in the captain's quarters, James discovered an old chest concealed beneath the floorboards. With trembling hands, he unlocked it, revealing a key that shimmered with a faint glimmer of hope. "This must be it. The key to our freedom," James exclaimed, his voice filled with a newfound determination. With the key in hand, the crew made their way to the deck. The sea roared with a tumultuous fury, as if reluctant to release its prisoners. Yet, undeterred, they lowered a small lifeboat into the water and climbed aboard, their hearts pounding with a mix of fear and relief. "Hold on, everyone. We'll navigate our way out of this nightmare," James proclaimed, his grip firm on the ship's wheel. As they pushed away from the ghost ship, the ocean churned and thrashed, attempting to reclaim its lost souls. Waves crashed against the lifeboat, threatening to capsize it, but the crew fought against the unforgiving waters, their resolve unyielding. "Captain, we're not out of danger yet," Lucas shouted, his voice barely audible above the howling wind. James, his eyes fixed on the horizon, his voice filled with unwavering strength, reassured his crew, "Keep your focus, Lucas. We've faced worse storms before." The ghost ship emitted one final otherworldly wail, a mournful cry that echoed through the night. And then, as if surrendering to the crew's indomitable spirit, it receded into the distance. As the storm subsided, the sea transformed into a calm expanse, mirroring the sky adorned with twinkling stars. The crew found themselves surrounded by a serene beauty that stood in stark contrast to the horrors they had endured. Emma gazed back at the fading ghost ship, a mixture of relief and sadness in her eyes. "We did it. We're free." Thomas, his voice filled with both exhaustion and a glimmer of hope, added, "Never thought I'd see the day." James, his gaze fixed forward, his features etched with determination, spoke with conviction, "We've escaped the clutches of the dead, but this experience will forever haunt us. We shall never forget those lost souls." Rowing steadily toward the horizon, the crew left the ghost ship and its haunted memories behind. The once oppressive atmosphere gradually faded away, replaced by a renewed sense of hope and the knowledge that they had faced the supernatural and emerged victorious. As their small lifeboat sailed into the dawning light, the crew members embraced the dawn of a new day and a future untainted by the ghosts of the abyss. Thank you for listening.